Enki, the lusty beast of the Ark. We can learn a good deal about this totemism from the old ideographic representations of the names of the chief deities. They are like fossils, embodying the beliefs of a period which had long passed away at the dates of the earliest monuments. The name Ea, Enki himself, affords us an example of what we may find. It is sometimes expressed by an ideograph which signifies literally an antelope, Dara in Akkadian, Turaku in Assyrian, and perhaps the biblical name Terah. Thus we are told Enki was called the antelope of the deep. The antelope, the creator, the antelope, the prince, the lusty antelope. And the ship or ark of Enki, in which his image was carried at festivals, was entitled the Ship of the Divine Antelope of the Deep. We should indeed have expected that the animal of Enki would have been the fish rather than the antelope. And the fact that it is not so points to the conclusion that the culture god of southern Babylonia was an amalgamation of two earlier deities. One, the divine antelope, and the other, the divine fish. Perhaps it was originally the god of the river that Enki had been adored under the form of a wild beast of the Eden or desert. There was yet another animal with which the name of Enki had been associated, and this was the serpent. The Euphrates in its southern course bore names in the early inscriptions, which distinctly connects the serpent with Enki on one hand, and the goddess Inanna on the other. It was not only called the River of the Great Deep, it was further named the River of the Suba Lili, the Shepherd's Hut of Lilu, or Spirit, the River of Inanna, the River of the Snake, and the River of the Girdle of the Great God. In Nina is but another form of Inanna or Nana, and the female correlative form Anunna. Among the chief deities reverenced by the rulers of Telor was one whose name was expressed by the ideographs of a fish and enclosure, which served in later days to denote the name of Nina or Nineveh. It seems clear, therefore, that the pronunciation of Nina was attached to it. And Dr. Oppert may accordingly be right in reading the name of the goddess as she appears on the monuments of Telor. Nina, consequently, is both the fish goddess and the divinity whose name is interchanged with that of a snake. Now Nina was the daughter of Enki, her eldest daughter being described in a text of Telor as the lady of the city of Ma, the modern Tel Id. According to Hommel, where Dungi built her a temple, which he called the House of the Jeweled Circlet, Sutar II. This latter epithet recalls to us the Tilili of the Tammuz legend, as well as the Ishtar of later Babylonia. In fact, it is pretty clear that Nina, the lady, must have been the primitive Ishtar of Eridu and its neighborhood, who mourned, like Tilili, the death of Tammuz, and whose title was but a dialect variation of that of Nana, given to her at Erech. please hit that notification bell to ensure you are notified of each upload. Share, like, comment and subscribe to support the channel for more ancient mystery.